feel like I've been lagging a little, and I've gotten frustrated with myself a couple times already in this 10-week process.
Like, I'm not competing with anyone when I'm running this thing. I think I expect to come in last as long as I finish.
I think trying a half is, the idea of like doing something halfway or half effort, I feel like I've done that before, so I might be able to do it again.
Yeah.
My name is Vicki and I currently work as a freelance writer. I get to connect with all types of people that I might not connect with otherwise. The combination of experiences might be unique to me, but each experience I've had, someone's had before. I still never say I'm a runner. I have been on a run. I would not say that I'm a runner. I'm just more so focused on, did I get to go outside? Did I go a little bit further or a little bit faster than I did the last time? Initially too, when I started, when people are like, what kind of runner are you? I'm like, reluctant, I think is the best word. Like, I don't know. They're like, what kind of shoes do you need? I'm like, I don't know.
All right, Vicki. Our friends at Nike have hooked us up for this whole program.
Ooh, thank you. These are slick.
This shoe was selected because it's got a slightly wider midsole to it. So the Nike Zoom X foam, when it compresses, it's similar to a trampoline. It'll load up and release.
A lot of shoes that look really good are not really technically great. So actually encountering running shoes, which maybe don't look that great, but they're technically, like they're like design. I feel like they're designed for your feet. I feel like there's like thought into it, not just like colorways. And I think running shoes are actually, I'm actually sort of blown away by how technically good they are.
Is this supposed to be for my training shoe and my run shoe? Like
no,
my race shoe? Or?
No, we'll get you a specific racing shoe,
okay.
But if you wanted to race in this and you found it really comfortable, you absolutely can do that.
So if you give it like this amount of tension, that allows all the muscles, tendons, and everything through there to be able to move a lot more free. You basically want your arch to sit right in line with the arch of the shoe, so that way when there's an energy transfer. RunReady's in beta right now with a closed group of 6 runners that are part of just the half, so it's been pretty amazing watching really the team deploy RunReady, but also the participants absorb RunReady. What we found is we were so good at fitting shoes in person in the store, but how were we gonna do that for somebody in rural Alberta or what have you? So that really kind of cascaded into a bit more of like a physio-informed fitting process that Nick really kind of spearheaded and made sure that as people were being fitted in shoes, they were also mitigating injury, really kind of being matched, you know, with the right products, matched with the right exercises so that they can run longer, run healthier, really just unlock more joy in running and more longevity in running. You do overpronate on this side a little bit, even standing there, so this shoe will be really good to help protect that.
Okay. So what's overpronating mean, like kind of in?
Yeah, it's imagine like your arch is collapsing or you're rolling inward. We try not to actually correct it. We just fit you with shoes that will accommodate it, and then lower leg strength and stability is what we focus on.
The assessment was super helpful to learn that if I lean one way or the other, and just having it broken down in a way that wasn't talking down to me, be like, this is what you could focus on to be better, versus like in other spaces or other programs that might be like, you're doing this wrong.
I'm RunReady. Are you RunReady, Vicki?
I don't know about that.
You've been training for a while. What's going on after? Are you just gonna chill out, go on holiday?
Realistically, I'll take a bit of a break. It'll be nice to clear up the schedule a little bit. But if it goes well, and if I decide to keep it up, which I think I will, the goal would be to do the full next year.
No way, super rad.
If I have a year, if 8 weeks is what it took to get me to a half, a year should be
sufficient time. Love it, big goals, big goals.
You know, I'm running with my daughter, and it's like a team, you know, because I have support from her. I was by myself with all this problem I have now, paying all, and probably I don't know if I could make it.
Now being part of this group, and it's really helped propel that journey of just working to better myself. Yeah.
I mean, this kind of gets technical, but I've really discovered that I can run at I guess what they call a recovery pace. so I can actually there's a pace where I can actually catch my breath.
Run As You Are, it's all hands on deck right now. We were born out of Vancouver Running Company 9 years ago. We've started a brand new business. That's probably one of the greatest things now is, take it about 2 years ago and it was myself and Nick and a couple of people just grinding it out, trying to build a dream. Now we've got a team of people that are passionate and super talented at what they do. And we've all got ourselves locked on the North Star, and that's Run As You Are and RunReady, and making running accessible and more healthy for everybody. Rec, this is your restaurant. Thanks for having us. I'm curious, when did you first decide to hop into this half marathon? What were any kind of fears or excitement behind it?
I don't even know if I've even decided yet if I'm gonna do it.
For the night before running,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
There is any special food that we could have, or
My night before a long distance run meal is usually rice, chicken, like beets, that kind of thing. Stuff that's super easy on the digestive system.
Like without this experience, I don't think I'd pick up running. Like I wouldn't have done it.
Well, I mean, I do like it. I like the structure. My life is kind of like an unstructured, so like it's nice to have that kind of side of my life.
All kids run. When do we decide that running one day sucks and we stop? You know what I mean? Like,
Because I couldn't like shoot a basketball into a hoop, they're like, then why bother like being like into fitness? Yeah.
which is also I think why people quit art.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't draw something realistically. And my head's like, why is there
Yeah.
an emphasis on drawing things realistically as art
Yeah.
when art is so much bigger than like, if everyone could draw realistically, we'd all draw the same.
Your body is able to do those movements without having to
Right.
constantly check and think about all of that. Right after my assessment was one of my harder runs because I was so in my head.
It can make a profound difference, especially on the latter half of the half marathon when you hit Pipeline Road and the hill goes up at 17K and you're thinking, oh my God, are you kidding me? Your mind is actually capable of doing a lot more than
That's when you
than
gotta
what
go
we
David
think.
Goggins on it.
Yep, yep.
Who's gonna carry the boat? Is that a real thing?
Runner's high is the way I
How do I get it?
when you have this feeling, you're perfect. When I was starting, I said, I don't know if I can make it 20. And to me right now is, if I can finish the 20 is a good start.
The half marathon for someone who isn't a runner or someone who, I guess for anybody, it's still like a feat. It's still a great accomplishment.
In life, halfway is like, I still got a long ways to go. So I prefer to get like 3/4 way or something. Halfway is like, this is the first half that maybe I'm really excited about. And I'm not even that excited about it because I'm still trying to figure this all out.